Oscar Sunday is tomorrow on ABC, featuring the Hollywood icon everyone is talking about.
Him. Yeah.
What first-time Oscar host Conan O'Brien has planned for the Oscar stage.
I've got some ideas for some surprises, you know. Got to deal with the Oscar Academy. They have some strict rules, but I think they're going to learn to play ball. Well, there's one of them here who just said no.
Plus, which favorite stars could take home Oscar gold?
Play it loud.
Hot, roll, yours down.
15. Cash up front.
Also, Oscar fashion. What will Hollywood's most stylish stars be wearing on the red carpet?
And don't tell me you have nothing to wear, because you could wear this.
And from child stars to Oscar nominees, see this year's Oscar contenders in their earliest roles.
Do you know where the shampoo is, Fuller?
I don't like you.
Are on the red carpet at the Oscars preview starts now.
Hello and welcome to the Dolby Theater in Hollywood, where crews are racing to get everything ready for Oscar Sunday, live tomorrow here on ABC. This year's Oscar host Conan O'Brien helped to officially roll out the world's most famous red carpet, where tomorrow the biggest stars in Hollywood like Timothée Chalamet, Ariana Grande, Zoe Saldaña, and so many more will be here hoping to take home an Oscar. And we'll be here too on the red carpet, interviewing them all live as they arrive. These stars will pull up in their limos down that way, then pose for all the photographers from around the world before they get to our first position, the first live interview position on the red carpet. It's all along this row of press that celebrate cinema all around the world. And then the stars will make the turn, ascend the staircase into the Dolby Theater, where Conan O'Brien will take that stage as a first-time Oscar host. You're wearing Altadena on your chest.
Yeah.
You've been affected personally by the fires, as all of us have been that live here, but you have to set the right tone for this show.
Yeah.
And of all the years I've covered the Oscars, I think this is the most difficult task for a host.
Thanks. Enjoy your cruise on the Titanic, Conan. The Oscars is a show that is very much a hometown show. It's a Los Angeles show. It's also a show that's going out to the rest of the country. It's going out to the world. It's a celebration of hard work that's been done by many people, not just A-listers, but people below the line, craftsmen, hardworking people. And this is their night to celebrate. So I want to make sure that it's not a funereal tone, because that wouldn't be right either. I think part of the message I'm hoping for this year's Oscars is that we roll up our sleeves and we get back to work.
The poster with you as the golden Oscar boy, I don't know what you're calling yourself in that shot, but it is one of my favorite Oscar posters
Isn't that cool?
ever. Yes.
I can say that because it wasn't my idea, but me as a golden Conan is really funny. My only qualm is that I thought they could just Photoshop that. They came up with the idea and asked me to eat gold for 6 weeks. And I got very sick.
I'm looking forward to what you're going to do on Sunday, but I wonder, in your world, in your family, in your home, are you a big deal?
You ever watch the show Everyone Loves Raymond?
Yes.
It's that. It's all sitcom dad stuff. They roll their eyes at most of the things I say, and they laugh when I try and make the computer work and it doesn't, and that I don't know how to turn on the TV. In that regard, I'm very grounded. They see me for what I really am, which is a very inept, aging, white idiot.
The Oscars red carpet is sure to be filled with stars, and hopefully with sweet moments like this from last week's Screen Actors Guild Awards. Best Actress nominee Cynthia Erivo praising supporting actress nominee Monica Barbaro for her turn as Joan Baez in A Complete Unknown.
Please keep singing. Please. No, it's really, really beautiful. It's lovely. I had no idea that. I thought that was like, that's like, it's in you.
Monica's co-star Timothée Chalamet is nominated for Best Actor at the Oscars. Chalamet won the SAG Award, making this Oscar race particularly interesting. He's up against Ralph Fiennes, Coleman Domingo, Sebastian Stan, and Adrian Brody, who's been collecting his own trophies this award season, like at the Golden Globes.
It's given me perspective. It's given me great appreciation for this moment.
Also appreciating this moment, Best Actress nominee Demi Moore, who has taken home the Golden Globe Critics' Choice and SAG Awards for her role in the horror film The Substance.
The Golden Globes was such a shock, and so there's been beauty and joy in each moment.
Moore is nominated along with Fernanda Torres, Carla Sofia Gascon, Mikey Madison, and Cynthia Erivo.
No one expected a film about a conclave with mostly men and one glorious woman to perhaps have the journey that it's had.
Conclave's ensemble win at the SAG Awards made the race for Best Picture at the Oscars even more exciting. It's up against Emilia Perez, Nickel Boys, I'm Still Here, The Substance, Dune Part 2, Wicked, The Brutalist, and Anora, whose cast just hopes that audiences continue to support smaller films.
Independent movie is very important. So if you have a chance and you still have a chance, go watch it in theaters.
Think of what we could do together.
Just think of what Oscar nominees Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande will do on the Oscar stage. The Wicked co-stars are confirmed as Oscar performers, along with music stars Doja Cat, Lisa of Blackpink, Queen Latifah, and Ray. The Oscars will also feature a special appearance by the Los Angeles Master Chorale. Plus, we'll see last year's Oscar winners Emma Stone, Cillian Murphy, Divine Joy Randolph, and Robert Downey Jr., all returning as presenters. Other presenters include A Complete Unknown's Elle Fanning, Conclave's John Lithgow, The Brutalist Joe Alwyn, and Emilia Perez's Selena Gomez, just to name a few.
Of course, part of the fun of Oscar Sunday is always the fashion. Let's see who our expert, supermodel Rashumba Williams, will have her eye on. Hi, Rashumba.
Hi, George. This award season, we've seen lots of style stars making waves on the red carpet. Here are a few of my favorites.
I think as of late, comfort has definitely been an important factor.
Mikey Madison mixed comfort with couture at the Santa Barbara Film Festival's Virtuosos Awards with this red-caped Prosen Schuler gown. Ariana Grande's award season looks have been wickedly wonderful, and she was pretty in pink Armani Privé as she accepted her Virtuosos Award. Elle Fanning's Golden Globes look was a throwback in the best way. The custom Balmain ball gown paid homage to an haute couture look from the brand's 1953 collection. Coleman Domingo is always a style star, and this year's Golden Globes look was no different. His Valentino tux with polka dot shirt and checked tie was both cool and hot. It's Demi Moore's moment, and we are living for her awards fashions. Her custom Armani Privé champagne silk gown was simply golden. So many looks, so little time. I can't wait to see what everyone will be wearing here tomorrow.
Up next,
Like a Rolling Stone,
we'll break down the tight race for Best Director. Plus,
Dylan, we have to plan the wedding.
from Zoe Saldaña in a Britney Spears movie to Timothée Chalamet on Law & Order, this year's nominees before they were stars.
Someday that will be.
You're watching Emmy Award-winning On the Red Carpet.
We're getting you ready for Oscar Sunday tomorrow on ABC. One of the year's most intriguing races is for Best Director. All 5 contenders are first-time nominees in that category.
opera singer.
James Mangold struck a chord with audiences and the Academy with A Complete Unknown.
You don't have to be so tight.
Mangold has previously been nominated for Best Picture for Ford vs. Ferrari and Screenplay for Logan, but this is his first time nominated as a director.
Okay, good, cut. You can't talk yourself out of being flattered and honored when your peers have decided that your work is one of the best of the year.
Jacques Audiard, nominated for Emilia Pérez, a Spanish-language film, directed his leading ladies all in French.
You want to destroy them.
Audiard is the first person nominated for Best Director and Original Song in the same year. He's also nominated as a producer and screenwriter. Sean Baker for Honora also joins the exclusive list of filmmakers with 4 nominations in a single year. He's up for Best Director, Best Picture, Screenplay, and Editing.
3, 2, 1, action!
Coralie Farget is nominated for The Substance. She's just the 10th woman ever nominated for Best Director.
You make films to reach people, so when you get those eyes on you and you're invited to all those great, nominations, that's just a huge honor.
And Brady Corbet is nominated for The Brutalist. Corbet won Best Director at the Golden Globes.
It was a very difficult movie to make, and so I'm happy that, there's a handful of people who really appreciate it.
Up next, the eyes of the whole world on this year's Oscars. Plus, why is the red carpet red? It's a tradition that dates back more than 2,000 years. And can you predict this year's Oscar winners? Go to Oscar.com and play Oscars Pick'em for a chance to win some awesome prizes.
Welcome back to Hollywood, where crews are busy getting this red carpet ready for Oscar Sunday, live tomorrow on ABC. Not only is this the biggest event of the year for Hollywood, the ceremony marks one of the biggest global events of the year.
Are you English?
With 13 nominations, Emilia Pérez, the French-produced Spanish-language film, is the most nominated non-English language film in Oscar history.
To recognize and support Emilia Pérez and all elements in it, including myself, it just feels really rewarding.
I'm Still Here star Fernanda Torres is the first Brazilian actress nominated since her mother, Fernanda Montenegro, for Central Station 25 years ago. Torres talked about making history when she won at the Golden Globes.
To have someone speaking Portuguese being nominated in such an amazing category and then winning it, I'm really, really touched by it.
I'm Still Here is up for Best Picture alongside Emilia Pérez. If either win, it would become the second non-English language film ever to win Best Picture after Parasite in 2020. This year's nominees come from all over the world, like The Substance director Coralie Farget from France, Conclave's Isabella Rossellini from Italy, and Ralph Fiennes from the UK, and The Apprentice's Sebastian Stan, originally from Romania. Plus, Honora star Yura Borisov became the first Russian nominated in a performance category in nearly 50 years. Yura sharing the good news with his wife and daughters on GMA.
I feel kind of hot right now.
Obviously, we love a good red carpet, and there's none bigger than the Oscars. But have you ever wondered why the carpet is red? Joelle Gargiulo is here to explain. Hi, Joelle.
Hey, George. Well, listen, there's a really good reason they roll out the red carpet year after year here at the Oscars. And believe it or not, it dates back over 2,000 years.
The red carpet, where fashion and film collide. The show before the show has millions tuning in to see who is wearing what.
It's the original runway.
And while the 97th Annual Academy Awards will celebrate the greatest stories on screen, it turns out the crimson-colored carpet has a pretty good one too, with roots far from Hollywood, dating back to 458 BC. The first written mention of it is in the ancient Greek play Agamemnon.
The story of the red carpet comes from the fact that Cochineal went to very expensive dye. They wanted to use the best dyes to make this very expensive carpet that only royalty could walk on.
For centuries, the red carpet remained exclusive to royalty and rulers. In 1821, presidents were added to the list. Then, at the turn of the 20th century, the age of luxury travel arrived, and so did the term, rolling out the red carpet. It didn't hit Hollywood until 1922. Robin Hood, starring Douglas Fairbanks, the first film premiere to use a red carpet. Back then, it was the place for stars to be seen and sought out. Remember, at the Oscars, the road to gold begins with red. And that's a look at the long history of the red carpet. And here at the Oscars, the carpet itself is quite long. It's about 900 feet from end to end. George?
Thanks, Joelle. Now on to one of our favorite Oscars season traditions. A look back at some of the nominees' earliest roles before they were stars.
We don't have enough money to get the car fixed. I have an idea.
Long before she was an Oscar nominee, Zoe Saldaña got her big screen, big break on a road trip with Britney Spears in Crossroads. Zoe's screen debut came in an episode of Law & Order.
Did Gabriel mess with you? Is that why you don't like him?
I take care of myself.
Coincidentally, fellow Oscar nominees Timothée Chalamet as a murder victim
Could you please not tell Mom and Dad about us playing Xbox?
and Sebastian Stan as an accused killer started on Law & Order 2.
The truth is, you were only thinking about yourself. Isn't that so? No.
Edward Norton also got his big break playing an accused killer.
Your job is just to sit there and look innocent.
Well, I am innocent.
His film debut in the Richard Gere thriller Primal Fear earned Edward a Golden Globe and his first Oscar nomination.
It's good to see me, isn't it?
Before she was an Oscar nominee for Wicked, Ariana Grande was in The Wizard of Oz with the Fort Lauderdale Children's Theater, where she also played the title role in Annie. Ariana rose to fame on the Nickelodeon series Victorious, including this memorable Oz-inspired episode.
Tofu! Well, I have a feeling we're not in the Hollywood Arts bathroom anymore.
Isabella Rossellini is a first-time Oscar nominee for playing Sister Agnes in Conclave. Her very first acting role was also as a nun in the 1976 film A Matter of Time, along with her mother, three-time Oscar winner Ingrid Bergman. Demi Moore's first acting role was in the 1981 movie Choices.
No, you're a hard one to figure out.
A year later, she started a 3-year run on General Hospital.
Does that mean you're still suspicious of Van Gelder?
Adrian Brody was just 13 when he won the starring role as an orphan in the TV movie Home at Last. Felicity Jones was 12 in the TV movie The Treasure Seekers. And Kieran Culkin was just 7 when he played his brother Macaulay's bedwetting little cousin Fuller in Home Alone.
Fuller, go easy on the Pepsi.
Still ahead, Variety's awards expert gives us his Oscar predictions.
That's your winner.
There's no business like small business. Sponsored by Hiscox. Here's small business owner Michael Unkefer, owner of Mark's Garden in Sherman Oaks.
At Mark's Garden, we focus on, floral arrangements and event design work. This year at the Oscars, Mark's Garden will be supplying flowers for their Oscar dressing rooms and anything, also the artist entrance in the back as well. It is Hollywood's biggest night, and as a small business owner, it's quite the honor to be asked to be part of the Oscars, and there's a lot of pride behind that.
There's no business like small business, like no business we know. We never sleep because we're busy dreaming.
Sleep? You gotta sleep.
When water from the pipes was pouring down, filed a claim with Hiscox.
We turned it around.
'Cause there's no business like small business.
Like no business we know. Wha-bam!
It's been an Oscar season full of surprises. So who's actually going to win tomorrow? Variety's chief awards editor Clayton Davis gave us his predictions.
As someone who has covered this biz for quite some time and as an Oscar historian, this is by far the most wide open Oscar race I've ever covered. What we're looking at this year is a field of 10 Best Picture nominees where I believe 6 of them have a pathway to winning. Anora, The Brutalist, Conclave, Amelia Perez, The Complete Unknown, Wicked. One of those 6, I believe, is your Best Picture winner.
For Best Actress, Davis believes it's Demi Moore's to lose.
I'm fine. Everything's fine.
I think Demi is going to pull this off. When I saw that movie, I said never in a million years. By far will be the coolest thing the Academy has ever done. People said they hate the movie, but I'm voting for Demi Moore. That tells you narrative matters.
Narrative around Emilia Perez could factor into the Best Song category.
There's 2 songs, so they may be splitting votes. This has created the most prime opportunity to award 16-time Oscar nominee Diane Warren. She is nominated for The Journey from the 688. We just might get Diane Warren her Oscar this year.
It's going to be so much fun. Oscar Sunday tomorrow on ABC. Join us for all the action live on the red carpet at the Oscars, beginning at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 12:30 Pacific. I'll be here on the red carpet along with ABC News anchors Lindsay Davis and Whit Johnson. Then the Oscars Red Carpet Show at 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific, hosted by Julianne Hough and Jesse Palmer. That leads up to the 97th Oscars, hosted by Conan O'Brien at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Later in the night, join us for On the Red Carpet after the awards. Check your local listings or stream us live at ontheredcarpet.com. We'll see you tomorrow right here in Hollywood on the red carpet at the Oscars.
Welcome to our red carpet edition of ABC Secret Sales. There are limited time discounts to shop right now.
We're helping you look and feel like a superstar every day, but at a fraction of a big celebrity budget.
Like this, you can instantly refresh your nails with this viral sensation. Radiant Oil Cuticle Pens have sold more than 250,000 of them on TikTok, but only we have the deal.
Also, tone, tighten, and sculpt your face with these microcurrent and LED red light devices from Nuovolus, designed to deliver glowing, youthful skin.
It's a favorite, so it's a really good deal.
Yeah.
And you can cleanse and exfoliate with these luxurious body wash infused buffers from Spongel that turn every shower into a spa experience for less than $10.
They smell so good.
They really do.
To save up to 67% off all of this and so much more, scan that QR code or head now to abcsecretsales.com to get to shopping.
I'm red carpet ready.
Let's go.